And we're live.
Jeez.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the NFL ranking show. Is this sponsored, Jordan?
We're going to be sponsored by Prize Picks.
All right. Hey, Prize
Like TV.
There we go. Presented by Prize Picks. I'm Dave. We're going to have some fun tonight. I'm happy to have you guys with us. Pour a drink. Do whatever you do behind closed doors. I don't judge. Just hang out. I'm Dave Lockwood. We're talking rankings today. Just the best and the worst, as Jordan put it in his tweet, of the Super Bowl, whether it's halftime performances, food, best play, worst play, best Super Bowl, worst Super Bowl, you name it, commercials, all of that good stuff, breaking it down today in draft form. And then you guys are telling us who wins this one at the end. Plus, we want your answers. You got to let us know how you feel about some of these, what your best and worst are in the chat. Hello, have a little hangout session here on a Thursday night and make some fun of it. Anyway, joining me, Eric Lindquist. What's up, bro?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ranking show. Again, I always love it when Ben's asking 2 minutes before, what are we doing? And, you know, I'm already prepared, ready to rock. I'd expect nothing else from my buddy. Did you play any Thagala today in the PGA streets?
No, he did look good. I did play Ekro, your boy, though. PGA was good today. I'm feeling good. I'm actually very excited to do this. Even though I didn't know the rules or the format, I am overly prepared. I have hot takes on all these things, so I will be just fine.
You have a hot mic, too. That thing is loud.
Yeah, no shit.
Wait, hold on. Wait, talk again?
Is it too loud?
That's better.
It's better.
It's fine now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I didn't do literally anything.
It's been fluctuating a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, Jordan did. Anyway, that's Ben Rasa, Jazz Raz DFS. You know him. And here's the special one today, right? It's always the man behind the mask, the Wizard of Klein. Call him what you will, the voice of God himself, Jordan Klein. Look at that smile, man. What a guy.
What's up,
Jordan
everybody?
Klein, our producer, been with us for, Ben, he was with us. He started producing during the pandemic when we were doing the daily sports show that nobody watched.
Those were the days.
What's up, Jordan? How you feeling, man? Good to have you. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a little bit of Tito's LaCroix, Berry LaCroix. It's fantastic. I love it. It's my favorite. My go-to for sure.
I love it. Anyway, happy to have you guys here. Hit that thumbs up. I mean, honestly, I don't care if you do or you don't on a show like this. I'm just being completely honest with you. We're just hanging out, having a good time. This isn't one of those promotion shows, you know. We're just chilling. That's all. I mean, Eric has done ripped 8 shots already, so he's just faced.
Yeah, fuck you, chat.
Aggressive.
That's our start. Let's go.
That's not true. Hold on. Here's what we're doing, right? We got a draft board, right? So here's the draft board. This draft board goes up. We got best food, worst food. I want your answers, too. I want some crazy shit today as well. Best halftime show, worst. Best play, worst play. That's going to be my favorite because we've seen recently some great plays. You guys know where I'm going with this, and if you steal it from me, I'll kill you. Best commercial, worst commercial. Best Super Bowl, worst Super Bowl, all of that fun stuff. We're going to have a blast, and that's about where we're at. What's up, Eric? What were you going to say?
Oh, I was saying absolutely nothing. I'm just looking at chat, and, you know, I'm seeing all my favorite people here. I'm very excited to hang out here for a little bit. Also, we started with food. We're not going to even actually start with football. We're going to go food. We got to mix up the order to start football first. Are we going to
No, you can't, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, right? The food it comes before the game every time. You always have your picks, your appetizers, and then the game, right? Okay. So why not start with food? It precedes the game.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Okay. I just needed the logic for it. And now I have the logic for it. It all makes sense. We're ready to rock.
Now, to be fair, if I was actually going by anything that would resemble logic, best halftime show would be in the middle of this. But it's not. So yeah. I just came.
We're so prepared today, everybody. Let's go.
I'm gonna screen share us with it. Is that all right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
And what in the world is Kyle Kuzma doing? I mean, what a disaster so far.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I expect nothing less. Here's the thing. So I do the slate starter every single night with one Rin pack, and it's Sunday through Thursday. Obviously, now that I'm drinking at 5:08 on the West Coast, it's going to be a little different than most shows we've ever done in our history. But generally, people go in the comment section. They're like, "You, Eric, you shouldn't be a professional and have opinions on players. What do you think I'm getting paid to do other than try to help you make money and have opinions on players? If somebody sucks, you got to call him out." Like Kyle Kuzma didn't thrive until he was in an environment that didn't matter. Like Washington doesn't matter. There's certain guys, whether it's Jeremy Grant, who just don't want to be out there on a floor for an important basketball team. I think in the NFL, we've seen that too. There's certain guys that just can't get it done when they go on any team of prominence. They need to be the guy. We saw Des Bryant have issues trying to like be part of a team at the tail end of his career. And it's like, at a certain point, just shut up and try to win games.
Well, there's also just players that can't handle the spotlight. Like
Ben Simmons.
Well, when you're a Philly fan, you look at the Eagles with guys like Aguilar and stuff. They really can't handle it. They go somewhere else and they actually start playing well. And the only way to really explain that away is that they can't handle it. Philly fans are not nice. They love you if you play hard, but I don't know. Anyway, let's kick this off. I'm actually we're going to go snake draft. You guys tell us at the end who wins this, and let's get your takes as well. I'm very curious where Ben goes here because it's going to be something, some bougie shit.
Oh my God.
Right? It's
oh my
God.
Kobe beef from fucking.
Yeah.
God
yeah. Ben.
Lightly seared Wagyu.
Best Super Bowl food can be anything.
So I'm interested to see how this plays out because like I don't know how like specific. So can I just take the chalk obvious like chicken wings and
that's a good
that's
a
a
good
good start.
So that's
Good
the
start.
clear answer.
That's solid. I'm going with a staple of this, and it's my favorite food. I think at any party you need to have it. I don't care if it's ritzy. I don't care if it's a budget party. You have to have pizza. It's that simple.
Yes.
If you don't have pizza, you're just doing it wrong. Wings and pizza and wings. Pizza, wings, beer, and whiskey. Right, man. I'm a happy man.
You just stole mine. I mean, now I got to go to so in the winter when you grow up in the Midwest, I mean, you got to have the grill fired up and you got to have some solid burgers and hot dog situations.
Sure.
So I can't take both. So I'm going to go to my favorite, just flat out burgers. Give me a burger with, obviously all the fixings to be able to fire it up. And, a hot dog would be a close second, but it's got to be burgers for me.
I love it. Jordan, round us out. Round one.
I'm going to go a little bit. This is a little different. I'm going guacamole. Someone always brings like,
oh my God,
homemade
guac dip.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad answer. I was allergic to guacamole. I had a hockey tournament. It was the Nationals out in Huntington Beach. I was telling you about this, Jordan.
Yeah.
Huntington Beach.
I didn't know in California.
The mecca of hockey.
Well, this was roller hockey. That's a big time. And we were out in like Wayne Gretzky Stadium. It was big stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that every burger apparently in California has avocado on it. And ate that and got wildly allergic to it. But then the other week during the Eagles-Bucks game, just a disaster. I was at my brother and sister-in-law's house, and they had guac dip, and it just was calling my name. Like, it looked so good, and I thought I'm probably going to be allergic. I've never even tried it. I'm 34. I've never tried, like, guacamole dip. Yeah, and I tried it, and it was absolutely delicious. I had no reaction at all. So, Jordan, I co-sign that answer.
Thank you.
Can I use that in my worst food category?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just shame to California.
I'm
Jordan
just
and I
wondering.
blacklisted right away.
Oh my God.
Dude, honestly, do it. Do guacamole right underneath it.
And
Yeah,
no one
fantastic.
else is going to put that for
A couple of
worst foods,
great
so.
answers, by the way.
No, it's for Ben. You put it in Lofty.
Oh yeah,
Come
sorry.
on, Jordan.
Sorry.
Couple of great answers though. Pulled pork with Larry, dude. A pulled pork
Solid.
sandwich
Yeah, that's
cannot go wrong.
Oof.
Not nachos. I'm shocked that nachos was not on this list, but I'm not a huge nachos guy. I'll eat them, but I'm not a huge nachos guy. But I get it.
Nachos
It's
are
so hard to
overrated.
share nachos. It's so hard to share
Yeah.
nachos with like 20 people because it's like so many fingers, so many places. That's a problem.
I don't know where to go for worst. So first of all, Jordan would have
I
had
go
Yeah, Jordan
would've had
goes.
first
I
pick.
reserve
Yeah.
the right to change my guacamole.
Okay,
depending on what happens.
Okay.
Jordan would have had first pick here. Worst
Is
food
it
for
snake
this,
draft?
for this. Yeah, it's a snake draft. We got to go snake. It's only fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, worst food. I'm gonna go. It's my turn, right? I'm going fruit platter. Can I take that?
That's a
No!
great answer. No one
I'm gonna
wants
go
to
fruit
eat
platter.
fruit at
No
the
one's
Super
going
Bowl.
to a Super Bowl party and like, oh, I'm so excited to eat some cantaloupe.
That's a great answer.
No one's going. No one's doing that. So I'm going fruit platter.
You rebounded. I
Yeah.
thought you might be already eliminated. That was a good rebound.
All right. Jordan Klein keeps his job at Awesemo.com. I'm going to say peanuts. Like, I like peanuts generally, but like in the same
Peanuts.
spirit, like we're talking like any kind of a nuts ensemble. You get like the nut stuff that people have at a bar or whatever else. There's a reason you don't see those in jack shit any places in LA. It's because they're garbage. So like if you want to say like a nut platter or whatever it would be called, but
bowl of
peanuts
nuts.
specifically, bowl of nuts. There you go. We don't want that.
When
I'm
have
just gonna
you
put-
been at a Super Bowl party that just had a big ass bowl of nuts?
You have like the walnuts and the almonds, and you have all that shit together. Yeah,
What, like
totally
trail
have.
mix?
Totally have.
What are you? What kind of
That's
Super
why
Bowl
it's the
parties are
worst.
you going to
That's
where they
why it's
serve
the worst.
mix?
Trail mix. Honestly, let's change it to trail mix. Trail mix would be
Uh-huh.
like the nut low of all worst foods.
The nut
like,
low. I see
period.
what you did there. Not bad.
I'm gonna go, and
Yes,
I
not
actually
checkers.
like these, but I think as far as a Super Bowl goes, you just shouldn't do it. Just like emptying a bag of regular Hers chips into a basket and setting them out. Not about that. If you're
So-
gonna do it, you got to do it right. You know what I mean? You have to have something going on. Just a regular like empty bag into the. I'm not about that. Yeah, if I eat chips, and this is gonna be a contrarian take, right? If I eat chips, I don't ever eat chips solo. It's got to be accompanying a meal, like a sandwich or a hoagie or something. Regular chips without anything else, no interest whatsoever. What do you think about that, Ben?
Yeah, I'm not a. I actually don't like chips. One of the
What?
many things that's probably wrong with me. But yeah, not a big chip guy.
Do you like fries, Ben?
Fries, yeah, of course.
Okay. What about like a homemade like style? Like like some sort of pubs have like homemade chips. You're not.
Oh, they're the
into-
best.
Yeah, the best chips like
Fire.
homemade.
Huh.
Best.
Fire.
But they gotta be with something. You gotta be eating
That's
them like
true.
with a cheesesteak
With the
or
dip.
or a hoagie.
So I'm gonna go a little different because like I could just go crazy like Eric and put something that no one would eat at a Super Bowl. Trail mix
Welcome
is
to
just
South
outrageous.
Dakota.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say for actual foods that you could get for a Super Bowl party, one thing I never really like are potato skins.
I
don't-
hate potato skins.
You see,
You guys are both psychotic. I love potato skins.
if
What's
if
wrong
one of
with
those
you two?
foods kind of like nachos to me, if you got great ones, they would be amazing. But 99% of the time, it's just like a couple of bacon bits, some like old cheese, and then a giant potato. And I don't want to be
Oh
a
my
hero
God.
trying to eat a full potato when there's wings, pizza, potato skins. That's a death trap for a Super Bowl party.
Dude, and then they always hit you with that. No, but they're quadruple baked. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
triple
taste-
stuffed. Stuffed with what? Like I don't want triple stuffed potato skins on my Super Bowl.
Kaminga starting. Oh my God. I win the lottery today.
Look at
I
that.
have all Kaminga. What do I
But-
win?
Nothing.
Not
If-
this competition with trail mix answers.
God damn it.
But if we're
Shut up, Ben.
If
Shut
we're-
up.
if we're playing Eric's game here, right, where it's just like pick any food you don't like and pretend it's a Super Bowl meal, right? I could
Oh
just
my
be like,
God.
well, I hate celery sticks. And
I love celery, so that doesn't count.
do you?
Oh,
Love
God.
celery, love carrots, love peppers.
Carrots are
Anything
good.
like the veggie platter. There's a reason I didn't back up fruit platter with veggie platter because I think both are fire. Like
Oh, I should have
give
said
me-
veggie platter is the worst. You're right.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, you're
veggie
wrong,
platters
but you're-
actually, I actually like veggie platters.
All right, what's your least favorite food out there? Like if you had to eat, for me,
Raisins. End of story. We've had
Okay.
this talk before.
Yeah, you're right. For me, it's cucumbers. I love cucumbers are
me.
absolutely heinous foods.
Mushrooms.
So I like
Ooh.
mushrooms.
I used to hate them, and now I like them. It's
Oh,
been a
dude.
switch somewhere along the line.
I
Put
wish I
them
was
on a
allergic
burger.
so I could just say that, but I just don't like them.
On a burger with like Swiss cheese.
Oh,
Oof.
fire.
Jordan, what's your least favorite food?
My least favorite food. I don't have like any specific least favorite food, but like any kind of like Indian food, I'm not about. Like,
Huh? I haven't
don't
had
know
enough Indian
specific.
food to know.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that either, just
Yeah.
because it's like oh, it's chicken, and then it's just like with peppermint. And it's like, why? Why is there
Yeah,
peppermint on it?
exactly.
Like,
Just things that
on
should,
one today.
The
things that
combos
should
are
be
too
mixed.
crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, Ben, we wrap back around best halftime show.
All right, best halftime show. I think this is going to be pretty chalky again, but that's why I have the first pick. I'm going to go with Prince.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Why did I even prep for this show if I'm going to get everything sniped?
I'm glad you told me, 'cause I didn't
sniped.
even know that was a halftime show until before the show. You're like, you got to go with Prince. So now I stole that. There you go.
Yeah, it is chalk, and we're all kind of semi young, right? So we don't remember a lot of shows. Like I have a pretty bad memory as it is, but the Prince, and it was pouring rain as well. I watched like a small documentary on this and he's like, I don't care. I don't care if it's a tornado. I'm going out there and I'm playing. And he played through like a downpour, which was even cooler. So
Purple Rain in the rain, like, come on. Also, fun anecdote. So obviously I'm from Sioux Falls, like 3.5 hours from the cities. Prince, the night he died, my mom was at Mystic Lake Casino, which is like 5 minutes from his estate, and was able to go there and like check out everybody leaving flowers for his place, which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool. He was good, man. Purple Rain, phenomenal song. The video is great too.
Chappelle Show.
Chappelle Show.
I'm gonna have to go just because of the notoriety. The Janet Jackson Nip Slip halftime show, like because everyone knows that, right? Like if you're talking famous, hey, do you remember that show? How do you not remember that show? I think that's a pretty damn good answer. Jordan, you can just put Nip Slip.
All right, there, I got you.
Oh, see, this is hard because, like, legitimately, you took my two favorites, and now we're stuck in a place where I got to get a little bit off the beaten path. So I'm going to say Jennifer Lopez and Shakira simply because 2 years ago I had the lowest expectations for that show, period. And now, especially because she burned A-Rod and ended up back with Ben Affleck, it makes it so much funnier if you rewatch it and you see Jennifer Lopez having A-Rod cheering for her throughout the entire show, knowing that the guy that you hated the most in baseball history got completely screwed by it. So, like, we got to go Jennifer Lopez, Shakira 2 years ago.
You hate A-Rod?
Hate him.
Really?
Can't stand him.
I don't understand the disdain.
I'm not the only one. I'm throwing it out there.
A lot of people do. That's what I mean.
So I was a diehard Ken Griffey truther growing up. And obviously A-Rod was the guy that was alongside him there for a little while in Seattle. He went to Texas. It seemed like that was back in the day when you're like, oh, he's selling out for money. And then the Rangers actually ended up being decent there. But him with New York, coming off of like all the steroid stuff, just say you did steroids. Everybody did steroids. Who gives a shit now? Like, you don't need to lie all the time compulsively. Like, just say you did the thing and move on with your life.
But what if you can get away with it?
It doesn't.
But he didn't.
He didn't. I was going to say, maybe that's the right part. He didn't get away with it.
Right. That's the problem. I don't know. I tend to like people that people hate sometimes just because it makes it more interesting. You know, I see Ben shaking his head as well. There's something about that.
I don't particularly. I will say anyone that has a centaur photo of themselves in their bedroom is good by me. Which is good for A-Rod, but other than that, I'm not the biggest fan of A-Rod.
All right, Jordan, who you got?
Okay, so Eric took mine. I'm a big fan of the
older
booty,
ladies,
big booty ladies. But I'm gonna go with I had to pick something random, so like something I just kind of remember. I'm gonna go with Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I forgot about that. Was Red Hot Chili Peppers there?
Yeah, it was Bruno Mars and it's with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I like that. I'm a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. Okay. Didn't Shakira do one as well?
I literally said that.
Yeah, she was
J-Lo and Shakira.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Literally, the only 4 Super Bowl halftime shows we talked about, you missed one of them.
Well, actually, you listed that as one of yours. Okay.
I did. Literally, have only referenced 4, but it's okay. You have child and dog. I know what having one of those is like, and it's difficult enough.
Trust me, that has nothing to do with my shoddy memory, Eric. Jordan, you're back up. Worst halftime show.
All right, worst halftime show.
This is where it's going to get fun.
Worst halftime show has to be the Black Eyed Peas.
It was
Black Eyed Peas.
horrible.
It was the worst halftime show ever.
That was my answer. It was terrible. That is I mean, Jordan, you might be winning this right now. Guacamole could keep you out of the running, at least if you're Ben voting on this. But
Yeah.
these are some good answers.
Homemade guacamole is unbeatable. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
So I'm going with one very recent.
Oh, Eric's up.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's
Oh,
Eric.
my fault, Eric. My fault. Go ahead.
Who went last year? Because that's the answer. Who
You
went
son of a
last
bitch.
year? It was the guy that
It was the
has
weekend,
release.
and it was the worst
guy
thing
stuck
ever.
Stuck in the mirror.
It was the worst thing I've ever
It was
seen. so.
that caused at least 7,000 epileptic seizures throughout the country. It
Yeah,
was
bad.
shit.
I'm definitely taking just maybe it's recency bias, but it's really not. It was just complete shite. So there you go. The weekend, and he's dating. He's dating super hot Brad Pitt's ex now, Angelina Jolie. Not fair. Not fair.
All right.
Weekend is.
Yes, he is.
Uh,
Confirmed.
What was the one
Good for him.
where they had like children in those strange cages floating around?
You sure that was a halftime show?
Uh,
I don't know what else you've been watching, man. I don't remember that one.
one.
I'm positive. Chat will tell me. Might have
Sounds
been
like a good choice because that
Might have
seems like a pretty bad halftime show.
might have been the J-Lo one. God, this is tough. Those are the in my lifetime, like the ones that I can remember. Those were the two worst ones for sure. The weekend was terrible. I don't know, fellas. I had two lined up. That was it. I mean,
Those were the two. I mean, the Katy Perry one wasn't good until
That was-
Missy Misdemeanor came up, and
Well,
she
that
was
was gonna-
great.
that was going to be my third. Is the Katy
Okay.
Perry one when she
There you
was
go.
on that like
With the
huge
shark?
thing or lion
Shark.
or whatever it was.
The shark guy dancing. Who
Oh, anything Katy Perry does is fantastic. Oh, the shark left and right.
American
guys.
Idol sucks now.
Not
so
a big
don't-
Katy Perry fan. I'll go Katy Perry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ben, this is tough for you.
It is. I was gonna go Katy Perry. I'm gonna go because again, I'm trying to do ones that I actually remember. I'm gonna go the one with Maroon 5. Not that I thought it was horrible, but it just doesn't stick out as a good one. So kind of by default, they're gonna get the nod. I think clearly Black Eyed Peas and The Weeknd are in a separate category here. Those were bad.
The weekend one, he was like lost in a maze of funhouse mirrors, right? And he's just running around.
Yeah.
And then he's
Oh, that
dressing
was
like
awful.
a mummy for like months. Remember that? Like, that's not good.
And there was no audience, which made it even stranger.
Not
It was
there.
horrible. All right. Wait, you know what? Last Super Bowl, were fans in attendance?
Yeah.
They had to have been, right?
Yeah, they were.
They were. But they couldn't have a live Super Bowl with fans?
It was in Tampa Bay, right? There were fans there.
But not at the halftime show. It was just like on the Megatron or the Jumbotron. All right. All right. This is fun. Let's do this. By the way, Prize Picks. Sign up. Get a free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. Literally everything we have on the site. All of our tools built by Awesemo himself. Player prop platform. Unlike traditional sites where you have parlays that are just like, oh, you hit 4 or 5, you're done. You win nothing. You still 2 extra money if you hit 4 or 5 there. You still make money back if you hit 3 or 5. You can 10x if you hit 5 or 5 or 4 or 4 if you do the power play. And you get a $100 deposit bonus when you sign up with the promo code Awesemo, AWESEMO. And you get a $90 value Awesemo Plus Platinum month when you sign up using the link in the description or what's up?
No, you're good. I was gonna say just shout out to Greg SJ for hitting that exclamation point Prize Picks. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks, pal. All right, there you go. Or the link that Greg SJ just put into the chat. Prize Picks, sponsor of the Daily Fantasy Football Super Bowl ranking show. That's it, right? Okay. I'm going. Can you guys shoot shit for a second so I can make another drink?
Yeah, that seems like something we should be able to do.
Good
People
stuff.
don't understand. Like,
Good stuff.
get out of here. Get out of here. Jordan Klein, welcome to the broadcast, my friend.
Thank you.
This
I
is
appreciate it.
outrageous. First of all, people don't understand how good of a person you are in real life, because I get to know that. You live out here in
man.
LA with me.
Thank you.
What? He's unbelievable. I was going to say, let's talk about my dog for 2 seconds because I'm selfish like this. And I feel like this is a good way to fill time. Well, I'm also pivoting onto even more Jonathan Kuminga than I had before. But
I'm checking the college basketball scores.
Oh, hang on. You got to give me a college basketball bet while we're on this show because I didn't get to research anything today.
You know, if you watched a quick plug for Odd Shopper YouTube channel, if you watched the show today, the secret team is on a dangerous tear. They've covered 7 straight. It's about to be 8 straight. The Bryant Bulldogs. Write it down in Sharpie.
Oh, my God.
The team is fantastic. I bet them again tonight. They are rolling over teams. They've covered 7 straight. I'm very, very happy about that.
Dude, this is outrageous that that's the thing that I'm actually going to be betting now, right? Like,
You gotta. I'm telling you, dude. They're gonna make the tournament if they win that league, and they're gonna be a good team. I do want to ask you now that it's just you and me, we could talk just temporary. This is our halftime show. How did your golf lineups do today?
Fantastic. I ended up really, really overweight to Thigala. He ended up around 2%, and I kept staring at that. And you know, maybe I'm a little bit biased towards some of my Southern Cal guys, and that's just fine. But like, this is just a spot where in this golf tournament, you're looking for really high upside, great drivers of the golf ball, and he's generally not that. But his putter's been a little bit ice cold of late, and as the week went on, it's just a guy that I just found myself more and more enamored to get to. And I think just he ended up being a big part of my value pieces. I'm right now, if the tournament ended, about 5x my entry fees, so that would be fine. Alex Noren, you put me on yesterday, so I appreciate that. He's a guy that I feel like you've been really all over. So in large field stuff, I thought at 7,100, he ended up at like around 1.5%, 2% in everything. I wish Fitzpatrick had played a little bit better. T43, he's just fine. And of course, Sam Burns, just going to always be a staple for me on Bermuda. So how did your lineups do?
What are we talking? DFS?
Yeah, super chat. Steve McGee, Eric, Midwest brother.
What up, homie?
Best play must be the 85 Bears. Fridge TD.
Nope. I've got my play wrapped up, and maybe I'm a little bit biased because I just got to hang out with Marshall Falk and Isaac Bruce and those guys today, which was awfully fun. Thank you. Shout out to FanDuel. I got to go downtown to Los Angeles and hang out at 56 Penthouse with all the famous Rams guys in Hall of Fame jackets. Got to meet and greet with all of them. It was one of the cooler experiences I've ever had in my life.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
I grab one of these as well.
Did you tell them about Prize Picks?
Hey, salute.
I'll
do a little poll. I'll do a little.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, like
Oh my God, look at this guy.
I'm telling you, man.
That's why we keep him behind the glass usually. Once you get to the front of the camera, it's a dangerous game.
Hang on, did I win both polls so far? I won the trail mix and weekend poll, didn't I?
But trail mix is so fraudulent.
But it won. It's the worst of the 4.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. And I have seen trail mix at those parties, so you win. All right. Fruit platter should have absolutely won. Just throwing it out there.
Trail mix and the weekend. The weekend was the chalk. Black Eyed Peas was better than you thought.
But you got to take it as the whole, though, because it's not fair to Lofty and Eric because you guys are never going to get the best in any category.
It is true. Like, we should have mixed it up a little. I mean, I don't really care, but we're never getting there are some straight chalk plays, right? There really are.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
It'll get better from here, though, I think. I think
go with you, Ben.
Yeah,
okay. Best play. I mean, A, this is the best play. B, on a personal level, clearly the best play. I was in Massachusetts for this. Obviously, Tyree's catch. It was
every time.
I mean, spell his last name.
It is one of
Tyree.
It is one of the greatest ever. Were you at the game? You said?
No. I was in college though, surrounded by Patriots fans, and
one of the most. I actually went and watched that the other day. Like the whole drive leading up, everything leading up to it. It was phenomenal. Look, where is he? Where's this comment from? And I'm reading all your comments too. So keep hitting us. What's up?
I just fucking laughing at you. I'm reading every single comment.
I try to, man. Okay, Larry said, "Will Lothy be a homer on the best play Philly special?" You're damn right, dude. And you know what? It is one of the best plays in Super Bowl history. It was 4th down, they're up by a few points, knowing that if you kick a field goal, you lose this game against Tom Brady, the juggernaut, the dynasty Patriots, and you call a Philly special and get Trey Burton to throw a corner end zone pass to Nick Foles, a backup quarterback in this league, you're damn right I'm going Philly special. And I don't care. You guys call me a homer. It's true in this case, but it's also one of the greatest, in my opinion, especially in my experience, plays I've ever seen in the Super Bowl.
I hate that that happened in Minnesota after you beat Minnesota. I've still never had a Super Bowl. I was thinking about this after Wednesday because I had a buddy that was just like, hey, I saw your Wednesday show. Why don't you like the Super Bowl? I'm like, I'm a Viking fan. That's what I realized. Like,
but that was
my
a sick
whole
play,
life,
right?
It was insane. And also Nick Foles, like one of the all-time, he just put the team on my back end of the seasons I've ever seen in my entire life from a guy who didn't play for the first 16 weeks of the season.
Absolutely.
Unreal.
Absolutely.
Let's go defensive. Now, when I talked about kind of referring to this, we're talking Rams. Now, I know Tyree's catch was the chalk, and I know Philly special is a great offensive play, but let's talk defense. Let's go back to St. Louis and Titans and Rams.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk about my dude, Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
He had
Back
one
then,
hit.
Hose didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Hose all on me. We want all the Mike Jones, baby. Tackled Kevin Dyson at the 1 yard short of the goal line. Prevented the touchdown. Steve McNair, God rest his soul. Great play. Perfectly designed. You got to get that ball in the end zone with no time remaining. Mike Jones tackle. Bang.
That's a good one.
834. Get Mike Jones up off the lower because Mike Jones about to blow.
I would never think you'd even know that song. I didn't know that it even surfaced in the Dakotas.
I stay flossing in that candy paint, rolling.
Do you remember Paul Wall sitting sideways?
Yeah, dude. Come on, we're the same age. This is what it is, dude.
Yeah, man. Candy paint dripping off of the old school Impala. Oh, yeah. Posted up like
a oh, man.
You guys are so H-Town. It's ridiculous.
I know.
Oh, my God. Jordan Klein, shut up.
I looked the video of that up the other day and was just jamming to it. And then I looked up his music. He's still making it. It's so bad.
It's not good, yeah.
281-330-8004.
Jordan, what you got?
All right, mine is going to be, someone mentioned in chat already, the Santonio Holmes toe tap.
Great play. Great
play.
MVP of that game.
MVP of that Super Bowl, yeah.
You know, the Eagles were in the NFC Championship game. That was the game where Larry Fitzgerald scored 3 touchdowns. Deshaun Jackson had a ball tipped off the defender's hands into his hands. It was an insane game. And Donovan McNabb threw a ball on the dirt and killed worms when he was trying to hit Kevin Curtis. So I'll never forget that because the Eagles should have been there. But, yeah, Santonio Holmes, I mean, that's just a clear, great play.
Honorable mention, I was going to pick, it was between the Santonio Holmes or the James Harrison 100-yard pick.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't score.
They didn't count it?
I think it was down to the 1, wasn't he?
Yeah. That was a great play. I know the player. Against Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, against Arizona, yeah.
Who was the other giant in the second Super Bowl against the Patriots that had that insane grab on the sidelines?
Manningham.
Plaxico Burress?
Manningham. No,
Manningham.
Manningham.
Right.
Yeah.
Plaxico Burress had the touchdown after
had the game-winning touchdown.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Went to jail.
Jordan's having a good draft. I got to give it to him. All right, Jordan, you're back up. Worst play.
Okay, worst play. Okay. We're going to go back to a little bit further in time than
Jordan's killing it today, dude.
So
and you were nervous. Jordan was nervous to be on this show today.
This is beautiful.
The Tito's is helping me out a little bit, but we're going to get through it.
I'm assuming.
Super Bowl 7, 1973.
This guy.
What the hell?
The extra point, Garo Yepramin had his extra point blocked, and then he got the ball back. And
you were Googling this 10 minutes ago. This isn't something you had planned.
Absolutely not.
Don't.
You were at the game.
I'm a Dolphins fan. This was the year they went. They went undefeated. Super Bowl 7, 1973.
Oh my God!
He tried to throw it after it got blocked, and it got picked off and returned. So I'm gonna go.
Beautiful.
Garo Yepramin.
What's up, Ben?
No, nothing. That's
You're just shocked that he knew this?
I didn't have that on the old bingo card. I don't know who that is. I'm just stunned for what I think is going to be an obvious reason. Maybe I'm missing something.
Mainly because the chalk is very, very chalky in this.
That's
one.
what I thought.
I think this is the chalk that you just can't even like remotely fade. It's Malcolm Butler getting the interception of Russell Wilson when I had all the money in the world on Seattle. This is like the early days of my gambling phase, and it was really, really not great to have Seattle money line in that spot. Marshawn Lynch gets that ball 10 out of 10 times from any rational coaching or any rational quarterback, but somehow Russell Wilson thought it was a genius idea to throw it at Malcolm Butler, the best cornerback in the entire league, nonsensically. That is like, there's no other worst play in the Super Bowl besides that one.
I think there is. Now, I think there is, but it might, maybe it's not as bad because it wasn't
RTB, run the ball. RTB, Seahawks not run the ball. If you want to do like,
hear me out, right? This one may not be as bad because it didn't affect the outcome of the game as much, right? But the Leon Lett, Leon Lett play is, I mean, infamous, right? Like if you think of worst Super Bowl plays, Ben, is Leon Lett not towards the top of all of them?
That's what I was gonna say. Individual, like the Seahawks one is the dumbest play I've ever seen, but it was
play called.
Like,
yes, exactly.
Leon Lett did the Deshaun Jackson before it was cool. Like, just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And then he did even the dumbest thing he ever did was on Thanksgiving in the snow when I don't know if anyone remembers that game. Obviously, that's worse than the Super Bowl gaffe, but he has two of the worst plays I've ever seen.
Was that what was that? That wasn't the running the wrong way one, was it?
No, that's when they blocked the kick. First of all, I don't know why it was snowing in Dallas. I have no answer to that. But they blocked the kick and the game is over, and he just slides in for no reason, tries to recover it, fumbles it, and then they just get it and they kick another field goal. That's one of the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I know exactly what you're talking. Where he slides in full speed.
Full speed. Like everyone is basically like, all right, who's getting the turkey leg from John Madden? And he's just like, I've got to recover this. And just nope. Complete fumble. Very bad.
So good.
Oh man. Yeah, but I do agree, Eric, that in terms of like how it affected the game, right?
Yes.
The Wilson one. But a lot of that I blame on Pete Carroll, and that's my problem.
Oh, totally.
Right?
Totally. But like it's still all the things that went into the most stupidest play of all time.
Well, wait, Ben, what was yours again? Sorry.
What?
Did you pick
yours?
yours?
I didn't even.
Oh, you didn't go yet. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't go yet. No, you're
Ben,
all good.
what's your worst play?
So, again, this happens, but I'm gonna have to go with the Bills kicker when they had all those chances to win those Super Bowls and they missed and missed. Scout Norwood just missing important kicks. I was going to do the Tyreek Hill play where it's just like stop them and the Chiefs lose that Super Bowl. But now I'm going to go Bills kicker. The fact that they never got one during that 4-year stretch is a tough scene. And that's probably the Ace Ventura guy has got to be based on that guy. So Ray Finkel.
What's up?
Ray Finkel.
Yeah, I like that.
Finkel and Einhorn.
How many of those Super Bowls were decided by the kicker?
I think at least one.
Hey, what's his name?
Scott Norwood.
I'm gonna butcher this, but whatever. Norwood.
Hit that thumbs up too. We got 50. I mean, look, the people who are hanging out with us right now, we know who you are. Like, I'm saying, like, there are people, Jordan. You know
yes, absolutely. Every day we see you guys in chat. You guys
we chill with these guys every single day.
For sure,
so I mean, it's just a hangout session. So I think best commercial is where we get a little chalky, but maybe someone goes off the beaten path a little bit, leaves the reservation, so to speak. Ben?
So I'm glad I'm going first because I don't really know that many commercials. But when I think of the Super Bowl, one of the first things I think of is the Bud Light commercial. Like, what are you doing, bro?
The frogs,
No, not that. You know that commercial?
Oh, yeah.
Having a beer.
That is not even that good, though.
Oh, stop it.
No,
Dude,
it's the best commercial. That's why I chose it first. That's what
it's
we're
as
trying
famous
to do.
as it gets.
It's such a good The frogs is also a fantastic choice. I will give you that.
I mean, that's where I'm going. And wait, are they both Bud commercials? Both Budweiser commercials?
I think they are.
I mean, that's impressive. And look, here's the thing. When I think of a good commercial,
Chad knows.
When you think of a good commercial, though, isn't memorable the same thing as good? Unless it's like egregious. Like, you don't want somebody coming out with you don't want someone coming out and just doing something egregiously offensive, and you're like, yeah, I'll never forget that commercial. They're out of business now. But with something like this, the was and then the Budweiser, everyone knows that. Eric, you don't have to agree, but you will agree that everyone knows those commercials.
That's true. Everybody does know them. But
what are you going with?
Hold on a second.
I'm going the sentimental route.
I was 8 years old. I just looked this up when the one with the frog. Wait, are they not? What are they? Toads? Frogs?
I hope they're toads this year, but that's a different story.
No, they're what are those things called? Bullfrogs?
Yeah,
bullfrogs, right?
I remember that. Like, I remember watching that as a kid.
Right. I don't remember anything when I was 8, but I remember a Budweiser commercial. I mean, that's going on the list. The Bud Jordan Wise Dasher commercial is up there. If anyone disagrees with me, you're wrong.
Wait, Bud Weiser?
I disagree. I just think that it's very rare, and we've had like Budweiser with the horses as well, where you can have some sentimental ones, and like we have hilarious Super Bowl commercials. We have sentimental ones, and I gotta say, 1979. Let me take you back. You know,
what
this
the
is obviously
fuck?
before we were people.
Did they even have
Mean Joe Green. Hey kid, catch. Throwing the Coca-Cola can or the Coca-Cola bottle to the kid. Mean Joe Green. That gets replayed all the time when you talk about best Super Bowl commercials. It was a guy that was notoriously brutal, and all of a sudden he's having this heartfelt moment with this kid, and Coca-Cola made zillions off of it. There's no way that Mean Joe Green and that commercial is not the number one amongst everything that's ever been made. It gets replayed all the time.
Did you drink Coca-Cola?
Not really, no.
Yeah, well, a lot of good it did.
Yeah, it didn't work.
That's all right. I don't drink Budweiser.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm a lot closer.
What's that?
Oh my god, bro, you're peaking. Okay.
Jordan, close it out.
All right, best commercial, 2009 Bud Light commercial. They're in a meeting, and this guy's one of the new hires is like discussing like Bud Light. We should have Bud Light at every meeting, and then they throw him out of the window. And I don't know if you guys remember this, and like you see like a shot of him in a desk chair being thrown out the window, and it is the most my favorite Bud Light commercial.
They just toss him out the window. That's the commercial.
Oh yeah,
man,
it's fantastic.
I don't remember it, but it sounds
fun.
Good.
You guys picked 3 beer commercials, 3 Bud Light, Budweiser commercials.
Mean Joe Green. That's what yours says. That's
dude. You don't have a soul. You don't have a soul.
You know what was hilarious?
Love him.
Last year, like a lot of beer companies didn't run Super Bowl commercials because they were trying to, like raise money to help the pandemic, like save that money to help the pandemic. And everyone's like, man, no, I'm right about it. See, this is everybody laughs when I say these things that are just like common sense. And everyone's like, man, would you look at these? These are good people. No, they want people back at bars. That's all it was. I mean, come on. That's all it was. You can't, you sell a whole lot less beer when nobody's going to bars, don't you? So what's the point of doing a Bud Light commercial if no one's going to be buying it at bars anyway? So look, I think it was a wise decision on their part. Why run a commercial? But let's not, let's not anoint them anything. Am I right, Ben?
Yeah. I mean, you know how I feel about most people. So I'm with you. No respect for any of that, but
I mean, I respect it. I do. I'm just
saying.
No,
I get it, but let's just cut to the chase.
Let's not crown them. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
They'd be in the safe zone.
All
anyway,
right.
go ahead, Jordan.
All right, worst commercial?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's easy. I'm going to take this one right off the board. Doritos, Puppy Monkey Baby.
Oh, dude, I love it. I
No,
love
that's
that.
the
I
worst
forgot about
commercial.
that.
No, I love that commercial.
That's the worst.
It is the most bizarre thing you'll ever see in your life. Like,
That's
will you
what
ever
I'm saying.
forget that commercial?
No, you never do. It's scarred in my brain. It's like
Eric, Puppy Monkey Baby, you know that, right?
Yeah, I do. It's awful, but it's not like the most awful.
It's pretty bad, but
It's
it
pretty
was
bad.
so odd. It was. All right, Eric, give me your worst commercial.
Anything ever by GoDaddy. Anything.
Damn it, you're gonna steal.
GoDaddy.
If you steal this, I swear nobody.
The GoDaddy Smarts Meets Sexy is the worst commercial that's ever been made
that
in
wasn't
the
it.
history of the world. It's like the dude who's like, oh,
Yep.
hey. And then he's like making out with all these different models. The weird computer dude. It was strange. But GoDaddy, just anything that they've done is not effective. Period. Danica Patrick. Like they've just had some really obscure, weird ones. So I'm gonna throw everything into one with GoDaddy.
He can't do that. He can't do
You
that.
can't do
we
that
can't. We
because
can't.
All right, then we're gonna do the Smart Meets Sexy. That's
Okay,
that's the way
because-
it's listed online. So Smart Meets Sexy, GoDaddy, check it out. What is it? Bar Raffaele, Kiss Super Bowl commercial.
You know what's crazy, Eric, is the GoDaddy's ad campaigns and whoever writes for these must be so bad that there have been thousands of commercials, and you and I are both going with separate GoDaddy commercials as the worst one. All right, so there was
It's
a
ideal.
GoDaddy commercial. First of all, everyone knows don't fuck with dogs, right? Am I right about that?
Fact.
Of course.
It's a fact.
You don't fuck with dogs. Like if you
Got Duke
want
over
to
here.
convince, I love dogs more than people. You know, my friend always said, and you get offended by stuff too now, but it's not even offensive. Here comes Ben's like, oh, here he goes.
Yeah, dear
He
God.
always said, you lock your wife in the trunk of a car and you let her out. She's gonna be pissed, right? Probably won't talk to you, might divorce you, or at least sleep in the basement.
What the fuck?
I can't wait
Hear
to
me
hear where
out.
this goes.
Lock your
Boy.
dog in the trunk of a car. You let him out. He's just happy to see you. You know,
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
do any wrong by your dog, and that's why you never treat them poorly because they're innocent. They do nothing wrong. And Eric's, you know, I'm right. You know, I'm right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You're thinking Eric, or you're thinking I'm absolutely right.
Kill both.
Right.
Me and Jordan are on a separate wavelength on this one, I think. You two. You got takes.
Eric, let me ask you a question. Close. If you locked your dog in the trunk of the car, which if anybody ever did, you're horrible. You're evil.
Yeah.
Lock your wife in the car.
She was
Lock your
bad.
dog.
What can you say?
Right,
You know?
but I'm saying you lock your dog, and I'm not going off. But see, Carlos says I'm right. Listen, it's a stupid analogy, but it makes sense. You lock your dog in the trunk of a car and you let him out. They just want to see you. They're just happy to see you. Like, no, I'm
Oh,
telling you,
so
they're
nice
loyal.
to see you.
They're good to you. They care about you. They love you. GoDaddy had a commercial, right?
Yeah, you're bringing it back to your choice. I forgot that.
I mean, to be honest, I thought that was pretty solid.
This is like the draft where your time goes
No.
out and now I can pick ahead of you.
I thought that was pretty.
Yeah,
You don't think that
yeah,
was a
you've
perfect-
literally been timed. The 5-minute counter of the NFL draft
I can
has
select now.
it's expired and you've missed your pick. It is time for Jazz Raz to go.
Wait, hold on. You don't think I
No,
tied
oh my
that
God.
together
Get
beautifully?
to a point, please.
GoDaddy had a
Oh.
commercial where they've got these poor puppy golden retrievers in the back of a pickup truck, and the dude just
And then he
throws
just
it
unloads
out.
them. Yep.
He just throws it out of the truck. The dogs live in a fucking sewer, and they thought this was a good ad campaign. And then they sell the puppy at like some unconventional auction to a horrible family. I mean, if you want to not get business ever, just do that. So, I mean, that's a roundabout way of saying GoDaddy's throwing puppies out of the back of a pickup truck is an unwise and ill-advised move. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, you could have led with that, and we would have got out of here 5 minutes sooner. But that's all right. You know what? Don't have that much to do tonight.
Nothing I
Anyway,
said was wrong. Nothing I said was
Oh my God.
incorrect, and you know it.
So, for the best commercial, we had 3 Bud Lights. For the worst commercial, there was a Miller Lite commercial that I'll be honest, I didn't remember until I did research, and it was a guy dressed up in a giant beaver costume. It's terrible. It's from the 90s. You can look it up. Evil Beaver Miller Lite commercial is just absolutely awful. Again, I always think about this with commercials specifically. Some moron has to pitch that, but worse than that are the people in that room being like,
Who agreed?
I think you have something here. Like, let's go for this. Like, how these ideas get off, I don't really understand, but that is a truly terrible commercial.
Okay,
All right.
I have something to say here because Ben came into this call and he was like, "Oh, what is this about? What are we doing?" Da, da, da. And he's like telling us now he's done research
Yeah.
and looked it up. Like,
Yeah.
you,
Don't forget.
like,
That's a good
obviously,
point, Jordan.
He
was
played
being
coy.
insincere.
Exactly.
I did
He
actually.
played
This,
coy a little
I did
bit.
actual research this morning, and I'm still the one getting trolled the most in chat. Riddle me that, Batman.
I was doing mock drafts with May all day, like seeing what you guys are going to do. So I'm very proud.
And by the way, this Stephen McGee just despises me for some reason. You do
Anthony
realize,
Childs despises me for some reason.
you do realize I would never lock a dog in the back of a car. Eric, my whole point was that I love dogs.
I'm with
I love
you.
animals.
I'm with you.
Like,
I love him too.
I have
Oh.
now my wife, but it's a joke, okay, you guys.
You have to explain jokes to people now. That's the new thing,
Isn't that
Lofty.
sad?
Welcome to 2022. You have to explain jokes to people.
I have these like horrible feelings when I see anything awful happen to an animal. It's just the way it is. I do. I can't handle it. It's like this strange empathy that
I hear that.
Yeah, really? You're on the same page, huh? I can't handle
I
it.
mean, I don't know if I'm on the same. I got different pages than you, but I love animals.
Me too, man. Me too. So
Except cats.
yeah, I mean,
I
they
hate
can
cats.
I really don't like cats.
open the
Cats are
trunk,
the
right?
worst.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I really don't like cats though.
No,
Like,
dude, cats.
people-
Dude,
the
Same,
best
I'm allergic
feature,
to,
you know what I don't
so.
get about cats? People are like, oh, they're amazing. They leave for like a month at a time. You don't even have to care for them. Oh, so it's like not having a pet. That's the best feature
exactly.
of a cat.
How can you
That they
love
just
something?
leave.
How can you love something that doesn't love you back?
It just leaves.
100%, right? Like if my dog left for a month, I'd be horrified and scared.
Oh,
Like-
Luffy is frozen up. Okay, you're good now.
You're here.
Am I good? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good now.
That's a good point. But I got like cameras in the backyard, and they
I picture your house as like just a giant bunker.
straight
Auditioning
Fort
for
Knox.
Yeah.
Doomsday Preppers, the
Fort
reboot
Knox.
season
No,
over here.
it's not. But I don't hate the idea of knowing what's going on. I think
Of
that's
having
reasonable.
12 cameras on the back of
I
your
think
porch.
no, just two. I think that's reasonable.
By
But
the
anyway,
turret.
like the motion detection goes off, and it'll be 10 degrees, and you
Oh
got,
my
these,
god, man.
you got these cats coming up, and I want to we were gonna leave something out there for them to sleep at night, or can I? You feel bad, man. That's all I'm saying. But they wouldn't appreciate it. A dog would.
Nah, yeah, cat's no good.
I'm just
Anyway.
allergic, so
So
I'm
am I,
inclined
but-
to not. Yeah,
All right.
Should we do a shot?
Sure.
I just ripped one, but I'll
I
have a
gotta
sip.
go get. I gotta go get.
Let's do a
Something
shot.
there.
Let's do a shot before we get into this, yeah? Or
I
no?
don't want to go down. All right, fucking, yeah.
Go get a shot.
Yeah, hang on. I'll go.
Ben, you're doing one.
Yeah, I'll take this this thing is awful. I should have
You
just said I
finished?
had no alcohol.
Did you finish it? You finished
It's
it?
almost done here.
Oh,
finish
it's
it.
awful, but you finished it, huh? Hey.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, cats.
Hey,
no
I just want
thanks.
to say hello to everyone in chat. I don't get to see you guys all like too frequently, but I do love you guys. You guys are awesome, and like I love seeing you guys every day in chat. Like being able to communicate with you guys. Like we have like kind of like a friendship amongst each other. Like
Oh yeah,
that's
man.
like unspoken, but like we don't never meet each other ever. But like being able to communicate with like you guys all the time is fantastic, and like I just want to say thank you guys for like showing up and just like watching our shows all the time and just being
Truly the
yeah.
unsung hero of Awesemo, Jordan Klein, all the producers. Like I know you guys love the shows, and like me and Lofty and Eric, we get a lot of love for it. The producers do a phenomenal job around here, no joke. They make it so
All of
easy to
them.
do these shows.
Yeah.
All of them.
Jordan, Tyler, Mike, everybody.
Yep.
I have a soft spot for Jordan because he started during the pandemic when things were bad.
Yeah, there was a point where I was doing like I want to say like every single show on the channel, but yeah. No, I wanted to give a shout out to everybody in chat. Like I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. You guys.
All right. Cheers, boys.
Salute.
Cheers, guys.
Oh wait, we're taking shots. You got it.
I'll finish this as
My
punishment.
Vikings shot glass.
Jordan, Jesus Christ. All right.
Jesus.
It's
Dude,
funny that you say
Jordan-
salute.
Here's the thing,
Because-
Jordan Klein, you never go that hard when we actually go out.
Yeah, because I have to go. I have to drive home.
Oh, or
See, he's
no,
responsible.
we've gone out in Marina and you still don't like. You
Yeah.
don't completely go nuts.
My bet is 10 feet away, like 40 feet away. I can just.
Yeah, well, that could be a sweat getting there.
I'm gonna
tonight.
crawl there.
I hope so. Happy 6. It's not even 6 p.m. here.
Are you
Oh, yeah,
producing
you're right.
shows tomorrow?
Oh, I am off, but I gotta.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, because if you go to YouTube and the show isn't live, just remember.
Don't act like I wouldn't be there. I am. Listen,
Dude,
if you're gonna rely on somebody, I'll be
Jordan's not off the shows. He's off the grid. I mean, there's no way this dude's waking up. Steve McGee, appreciate all you guys. It's a vibe. Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Both of you guys. This is fun. Manny says, Jordan Klein, endless blessings, brother. Manny's like your biggest supporter.
Dude,
Whenever
I love Manny too. Manny,
Dude.
Congratulations on your promotion, bro.
Dude.
Dude, you had a promotion like a couple months ago. Congrats on that, bro. Really happy for you, man.
Whenever I shout you out, Manny always hits you with a super chat.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, Manny, it's I got you, Manny.
All right. Let's go. Let's close this out before Jordan's on the ground. Best Super Bowl.
Oh no, I'm not that. I'm not that.
I know. I mean that
You
last.
should be
poll
more
was
worried
significant.
about me. Like
Yeah.
I wake up. I tell people this all the time. I wake up hungover like 2 or 3 times a week, and I don't drink during the week. So like now that I'm actually drinking tomorrow, is gonna be awful. I'm not worried about Jordan. That guy.
No, he can hang. He can hang.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
Ben.
basically sober.
Best Super Bowl. This is fun, man. This is a good one.
This is the hardest one, period.
It's
I think.
so tough.
I'd
Like
agree.
this is where if people got Homer, and I'm not gonna go Eagles Patriots, but if people got Homer here, could you really blame them, Eric? Because there's so many good ones.
Yeah, it's abundant, and also there are geographically you're going to disagree with whatever the take is. If it's your team, it's the most memorable, period. Like there's no way Lofty's isn't Philly. Like there's just no way that it's not Nick Foles in Minneapolis.
It wasn't gonna be, but like now that you say it, it has to be, right? Because it's their first Super Bowl ever. You're probably right. I had a couple other ones lined up, but you're probably right. What about?
And I'm a Minnesota Viking fan, so my life is meaningless, pointless, and I should just leave the show now.
I was just gonna ask which one of the Viking Super Bowl wins was your favorite.
Wait, what did Ben give an answer for best Super Bowl?
No, is Ben up first?
Oh, yeah, Ben's first up.
All right, Ben.
I'm gonna go with what I think is one of the big. If the Patriots would have beat the Giants the first time, they would have the best team ever, and you wouldn't be able to argue it. But it has to be that first game, 17-14. That's the best team I've ever seen.
Yep.
Even though I couldn't stand them, that Patriots team had it all, and to see them go down in that game the way it happened, I don't know how you could ever top that. Honestly, the team was 18-0 and unstoppable, and they lost in that fashion. Just
To a wild card team.
Yeah,
I think
the Giants went up
9-7.
I believe that was one of the years where the Giants went into Lambeau in the extreme cold.
They did. It was -4. It was -4 degrees against Brett Favre.
And Coughlin's face, he was like,
cherry.
It was beyond cold. Incredible game.
That was the -4 in the frozen tundra game.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone thought the Giants could win that, honestly.
No.
What was your pick, Ben? What was the
first Giants Patriots game? 2000, like
That was
2008.
hold on. That I'm not even going to put the Super Bowl. Don't even put the Roman numerals because no one will know that.
Dude,
Put
what?
Giants, Patriots, and then the I.
Okay, quick
We gotta be
question.
fancy.
Why are they going by Roman numerals? It's the 21st century.
Because
Go
you
ahead
think
and
it should
explain
just be
Yeah.
like just write out 58.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, when we're talking about presidents, you don't say the Roman numeral of the president. You know,
It's actually not a bad point.
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why.
other than it looking cool when you write it,
Yeah,
it is useless. Like I
It's
have
very
to
useless.
always go into
Google
a
it.
Google conversion
Yeah,
with some of these and
exactly.
be like, what is that?
Really?
Well, okay, so
Oh, Ben knows every Roman numeral.
I'm assuming
ever.
There's just not that many.
so
Okay, Ben.
L must be 50, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a random. Let's give Ben a random Roman numeral and see if he gets it.
Go ahead.
Okay. VX I.
Wait, can you put a V before
No.
an X?
That's
No,
just
sorry.
illegal.
You
Sorry.
can't have 4 eyes.
Hold
It
on,
has
hold
to
on,
be
hold
3 or
on.
less.
XV. Sorry, XV I.
Oh, he's
18.
fucked up.
18.
Jordan Klein.
18,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I know him, but like, okay.
Like C and M get weird, but
So hold on. Okay. So L is 50, Ben.
yeah.
So then
Mhm.
what's
I think
X,
C is 100.
other
or
than
M.
extra large? What is XL?
Yeah, C's 100 for like century, I think.
XL stands for extra large. What do you mean?
No, but what is it for Super Bowl? Because that was 2006,
what 40?
but L's 50.
Yeah, but it's
See, that's dumb.
like IV is 4.
Yeah, IV is 4.
Because you
You
subtract
subtract
one off
it
of
when
the-
it's
yeah.
put in front, and on the
Yeah.
back end, it goes up.
So
Gotta
what,
say
Welcome to
that's-
Roman times.
so
gotta say-
what Super Bowl number did you pick, Ben?
And
Sorry.
you know, hold on, real
I have
quick.
no idea.
You know what's hilarious is you realize Super Bowl 50 was just Super Bowl 50. It wasn't Super Bowl L. It was Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, but Super Bowl live. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Everyone was down
That's
with
good.
live. Yeah, you're right. I think that's a fair point by Jordan. They could just do away with that and just go numbers, and no one would care.
They
I
should.
think he's right.
They
He
should.
is. Like, it would make life a little bit easier.
That's fair.
What was the Super Bowl? The matchup?
Giants Patriots won. I don't, of the like the
Yeah.
normal ones in
I'll just put the team.
2008. So I don't know what that was. It was like,
Who cares?
yeah,
Who cares?
I don't
Who
know the
cares?
numbers.
People know. They know.
They
They
know.
know. They know. They know.
All
They
right.
know. You know. Go ahead, Lofty.
All right, I'm gonna go. I mean, and it has to be like the thing is when it comes to these games, it has to be games we enjoyed, right? Games that
Mhm.
that meant something, that were exciting. I honestly was gonna say New England Atlanta because most people thought that game was a wrap, but I'll go Philly New England. I don't care. I don't give a shit about winning this at this point, but I'll stay home.
Yeah, you already lost
You're
because of your
welcome.
dog rant.
I'll stay
so-
homer here
You're welcome.
because
Yeah.
Tom Brady
Easy.
wasn't touched once in that game until the end where Brandon Graham strip sacked him. They had the Philly special. Nick Foles is a backup. They were dogs in every game throughout the playoffs. Every single game they were dogs, despite being the number 1 seed in the NFC. And they pulled it off. We're doing it. Why not? And Eric convinced me. Like
I told you.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. It was a 1-score game. You convinced me. You're right. Philly, New England,
You're gonna type it
Super Bowl LII. So 52.
Are you putting it in? Do you want me to put it in?
I got it. I'll do
You
it.
got it. You got it.
And the year before is the most memorable for me for a couple of reasons. 2. Well, why did I start with 2 instead of 1? That was not ideal. Number 1, it was the Super Bowl party I went to with my now wife. So it was the first time that we kind of went out into the public together. And it was like a big event where I got to meet all of her different friends from different friend groups. It was going on here in LA and Atlanta, New England. It was fantastic. Number 2, I had a free bet, which I was able to get for up to $2,500 because I was in Vegas the week before. And I was able to get $2,500 on New England. And they were down 28-3. Everybody knows they were down at 28-3. And somehow, some way, New England covers that football game, which still to this day is an absolute freaking miracle. So 1, if you meet your wife there, and 2, if you have your biggest sports bet win of your life up to that point in time in the same day, that's got to be the ones. Super Bowl 51.
All right.
That's
I
awesome.
like it. I mean, that way, I mean, that's just a solid, that's a solid answer. You can't, you know what the weird thing is about those games, though, is they're actually bad games for most of the game, but you forget about all of that because the comeback is so heroic, right? Herculean, that you can't even care about the fact that it was 28-3.
After the first James White touchdown, when it went 28-10, did anybody think New England was losing that game?
No, they almost pulled it off again
It was-
2 weeks ago.
It was crazy. It was
Brady
the most
almost did that
ridiculous thing
against the
ever.
Rams 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. Like,
It
I've
was
never been more sure of anything in my life than them winning that coin toss. Seriously, I know we always joke about that, but there was no possible way that the Patriots were going to lose that coin toss.
For sure. It was a great game.
You just
Great
knew
game.
it.
And I think ultimately, if Brady ended up beating just the other week, if he ended up beating Matthew Stafford and the Rams in that game, could you imagine having 2 3+ touchdown comebacks in your career over the last 5 years?
It's like a 0.01% outcome
in the playoffs.
Yeah. Against the number 1 PFF graded defense.
Yep. Incredible stuff. But it's Stafford. By the way, Rams roll on Sunday, boys.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
I'm with you.
I think all of us are on that one, yeah.
Yep.
Which means Bengals are just gonna
Just say
Thanks, FanDuel.
That can't be good.
Thanks, FanDuel.
Yeah, Bengals gonna rake them over the coals.
You should put that on. Does it fit?
No. It's a mini.
That's a good choice, though.
I'll put it on my dog.
You went the sentimental route to try to conjure up some votes. I respect that.
Yeah. I was winning this. I don't know how. Mike Jones, I won. Weekend, I won. J-Lo. It's weird. It's a weird.
Yeah, Mean Joe Green killed you. You had it, and you got 2 views. Mean Joe Green.
All right,
Okay.
let's go. I mean,
it's my Austin Eckler roster.
Mine looks pretty good. Leon Lett, one of the worst. Budweiser, one of the best. Can't throw it
because of the dog thing with the trunks.
What?
You had it too, but your dogs in the trunks is what everything.
I think that
people remember.
I think that bolstered my case.
Maybe with some fringe groups, but not with the public. I don't know, man.
It's all right. He's a reclamation project that happens in Philly with people and dogs.
Oh my
God,
Jordan. Jordan, best Super Bowl.
Mike Vick, who? Mike Vick.
Relax. You gotta chill, bro. So I'm gonna actually stack this. So I'm gonna go Super Bowl 43. Santonio Holmes with the game-winning touchdown, the toe tap, and then also with the James Harrison interception. That was incredible. So Super Bowl 43 for me.
Good pick.
Yeah, phenomenal pick.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, you got to remember that these are games that we all remember vividly, right? Like we're going to pick these type of games. There have been some really good ones, and that was a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it. I'm just.
What's up, Rabasho? It's been a while, man. He says, Laffy, what's the most stunned you've ever been watching a Super Bowl? For me, it's the Seattle pass from the 1 and the Pats pick. Honestly, that's up there. But I think it all comes down to some of the best or worst plays, right? Like it has to come down to our answers, like the Philly special, the David Tyree catch, right? When you think of like the most stunned you've been, whether good or bad, it has to come down to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's moments over like the whole game. It's hard to be stunned, but like seeing that at that point in time just seems surreal.
Yeah. And can I just say the Julian Edelman catch against the Rams won't ever be really viewed as one of the best plays, but that was one of the sickest catches you'll ever see. And he was the MVP of that game.
Fact.
Right? I mean, that was an insane catch. And without Julian Edelman, the Patriots probably, maybe they win it, but Julian Edelman was instrumental in that. So, yeah.
I'm just glad nobody recommended a Steelers Super Bowl win.
Jordan,
no, I literally just did.
Literally just did.
Oh God!
How explain yourself. Why? Why?
Big Ben or
what do you mean?
Anybody?
He just retired this year, and everyone cried when they watched his retirement when the last game at home.
I was not one of those people.
No, I mean I don't care. I'm not getting that sentimental, but I tell you that was the Steelers win with Santonio Holmes is one of the best games.
Oh yeah,
that's true. I said that's true.
42 seconds left. He catches out it like toe tap. Absolutely incredible.
Beautiful. It was gorgeous. Steve McGee, we all get to vote whose list is the best. Yeah, man. That's the aim
absolutely part of what we're here for. But here's the thing: if you win a majority of the votes when it happens in real time, as opposed to having the name next to the grouping, like there's got to be a bias. I'm inherently biased to vote for Jordan Klein. I think everybody would be.
Wait, why is that?
It is true.
It's-
Like we all
You're
just
Jordan
love,
Klein.
we all just love Jordan. Yeah. It's
If
No,
this were a
that's not
psychology
true.
experiment, there's no way that this would be valid.
Dude, if that's the case, like Ben and like, I mean, like, not to insult you, Eric, but
Man
I
behind
think,
the
I,
back.
You're Jordan Klein.
I think Ben and Lofty
He's
would get more votes.
Listen,
Hey, hold on. They've been here longer and they have the seniority.
Seniority. Oh, that's what it is. It's
I-
not, you know,
Listen,
just
if
overall
it's-
like.
If it's a popularity contest, I can assure you the things I've said over the years have turned enough people against me where I probably do not get enough votes.
But that's the thing, though, is
Yeah,
you turn
I'd
people
agree with
against you, and you also
It's down to 3.
you get the people. So.
But Ben, I have my fringe group that pulls for me hard.
It's a
They're
small
hard.
but rabid base.
Oh, yeah.
that you've got there. Very nice. You know,
It's fucking true.
But Eric
All right,
is right.
Jordan.
I am a man of the people. I am a man of the people. I just want to thicken skin a little bit. That's all.
Mhm.
yeah, Komodo dragon levels, which is a little much.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Jordan, you're up. Snake
Okay,
it
let's
back
do
here.
it. So we're
Finish
gonna
it
do.
out.
This has been pretty fun, fellas. This is going better than I expected.
I don't know how bad you expected it to be, but we're gonna go Broncos versus Seahawks in Super Bowl 48. It was like a blowout. I think the Broncos blew them out like 43-3 or something like that.
Yeah, that's the chalk. But also, why were they playing it in 0 degrees? Or like,
So
wasn't
Super
that
Bowl
played in the Meadowlands?
It was MetLife.
Why?
Which I just didn't hear anything anybody said.
So Super Bowl 48, it was
We're-
the Seahawks versus the Broncos. I think
Where Peyton got destroyed.
Peyton.
It's a great
Yeah,
answer.
murder.
That's what I was. It was a horrible game. I was actually at Justine's at her parents' house. I remember watching that game and just being so
Yeah.
disillusioned with how shitty of a game that was.
Oh,
Like
it was awful.
it was horrible. Yeah, it was truly horrible. So
Anthony Child says 43-8. That was the score.
horrible game. Eric, give me one.
Oh, this is like straightforward. So I said Patriots. So I don't want to make this about the Patriots because, again, I brought up them as the best Super Bowl. They also are part of what I think is the worst Super Bowl. Does anybody remember anything from 2019, the last time the Rams were in a Super Bowl, other
man,
than
it
how
was
awful
that was
that
the
game was?
Edelman game.
That was the worst game I've ever seen. It was 3 points from the Rams. It was never competitive, even though there was no scoring. You came out of halftime and you just kind of were like, how are the Rams going to score a touchdown? How are they going to get a first down? And it was true, just an atrocity. So I think it's pretty clear cut. 2019. So what would that be? Super Bowl 54? Is that what
It was 54. 50,
I can't remember.
50,
It doesn't matter.
53.
53. New England, Los Angeles. New England won that one. It was just stupid. So 53, Super Bowl 53.
So that's a good
Talking
one. It's that and the Broncos Seattle game for me. But again, it's fresh in our memory, right? It's recency bias. Like there have surely been many worse games than those. Well, maybe not many, but plenty worse games than those. I could go with New England and Philly, where New England beat Philly and Donovan McNabb was puking in the huddle.
Wait, 1 second. Eric, what was your pick? A Super Bowl what?
Super Bowl 53.
Ben, what's that? What's that in Roman numerals?
Like 13-3. There were 16 points scored.
LIII.
That's why we paid Ben the big bucks. right
Jordan,
there.
you can, listen, this is what I don't. Hey, why wouldn't you just put the number if you're so opposed to the Roman numerals?
Because you know what, the whole community and everyone likes to do Roman numerals. It just looks
Bro, right next to it, you have Super Bowl 48.
And you know what, Lofty?
He
One
didn't wanna
second
do
here.
48,
Hold on,
yeah.
Lofty. 1 second.
looks
Hey, Ben.
like
Hey, Ben.
Jets. Everybody knows. Just put Pat's Rams. Everybody knows Pat's Rams. That was the worst Super Bowl ever. Everybody in chat agrees with me.
We will get
Everybody's
there.
saying
We will get there. Ben,
horrendous.
what's 48 in Roman numerals? If you had a guess.
XLVIII.
XLV.
And to quote Vicky Valentine, that ain't a guess. That's what's gonna be from the Waterboy. That's just what it is.
Okay, wait, Ben. One second. What's 43 in Roman numerals?
43
Yes, sir.
would be
Oh man.
XLIII.
He's like, if you had to guess.
Yeah, just in your
you're fucking-
opinion, what would you say it is?
Yeah,
Like,
you can
Give
live in
me
the
your
Roman times.
best guess.
Okay, sorry. Laffy,
I
go
got
ahead.
you, bro.
All right,
Thing.
I could have gone with the Eagles one, but I'm gonna go away from the Eagles. And I think you guys will agree with this, right? Super Bowl 50. It's the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl. Shit, they even did away with Roman numerals. I mean, that's how serious it was. And it was an absolute catastrophe. Denver and Carolina. No, seriously. When I asked you if you remember anything about this game, what's your answer?
What? I wasn't listening.
If you remember anything about Denver, Carolina for Super Bowl 50, do you?
Cam Newton played.
Yeah, that's
Right,
a bad
but other
one,
than
too.
that,
I think someone at my party had trail mix and it ruined the whole day. That's really all I remember from it. That was bad.
as far as any
A good
notable
troll
play,
and a good joke.
it was
Well
solid.
done.
As far as any
Well done.
notable plays, nothing, right?
Yep.
No.
24-10, terrible game. And when you don't like, at least with the Patriots Rams, I remember that Edelman catch, right? At least I don't remember anything about this Cam Newton game outside of I lived in my apartment in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and watched that game with my wife at the time, girlfriend. It was a horrible, horrible game. Give me Carolina, Denver, Super Bowl 50, Jordan.
Mr. Rossa.
So I'm going to go back.
Is that an L though? Sorry, one quick. Is that an L? 50 is what?
More ways than one.
50 is what in Roman numerals? Sorry.
Just L.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. I'm going to go back a little while. Nothing crazy. Like, I vividly remember this game. I actually bet this game, which dates me a little bit. It was just such everyone thought it was going to be a beatdown, and it just was, because the Ravens defense in the year 2000 was maybe the best defense we've ever seen. They played the Giants. It was 34-7. It was never competitive. Nobody thought it was going to be competitive. And it was just one of those situations. It was kind of, it reminded me of the Patriots Giants Super Bowl that turned out to be what I thought was the best Super Bowl ever, but in the way that everyone thought. It was like, oh, the Ravens are just going to destroy them. And they did. The Ray Lewis defense was as good of team as you're ever going to find. Trent Dilfer at quarterback didn't even matter. That was just a true beatdown.
That's a good answer. That game was terrible,
And it was supposed to be terrible, so it was no surprise that it was terrible.
What was the number? If you had to put a Roman numeral to it, what would it be?
I have.
It was 34. No, yeah, 34.
So then
Go ahead.
34 is XXXIV.
Obviously.
No, 35. Sorry, 35.
XXXV.
It was XXXV.
What's the
35? I don't know if it's 35, but
what's the
I'm
capital?
looking at it right now.
What's the capital of Madagascar?
Antananarivo.
Thank you.
What's the capital of Burundi?
Gataga.
What's the capital of Bhutan?
Thimphu.
Oh my God! What's? Oh,
Wait,
shit.
Eric, you didn't know that he knows every capital? of
Every single
country?
capital.
No, I totally knew, but I mean Bhutan.
We gotta throw him something crazy.
Truly, come on.
I mean, I lived in Bhutan for a while, so that one's a lot
What?
easier.
Seriously?
What?
No, I haven't even been to Jersey in like 3 years. Do you think I'm going to Bhutan? Like, absolutely not.
Just trolling me at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, we got a super chat. Super chat from
Oh.
Brian Sullivan. How
See,
are y'all?
this is Jordan, the producer, right? Like, he'll always DM me the super chats and everything. All right, Brian, how are y'all basketball lineups doing? Just curious. I don't even want to look.
I'm smashing, so it's fine.
Oh, Kuzma turned it on. Let's go.
But yeah,
Okay.
I have like nearly 100% Kuzma. Kaminga, I think, was the one tournament play that I talked about at the tail end. That's why you need to stay over for that half hour afterwards. I thought Kaminga would start. He is starting for Golden State in the absence of Otto Porter tonight. A lot of other people thought it was going to be Moses Mooney or what's his name?
Moses? Are you talking about
what's
Mad
his
Eye
name?
Moody from the Harry
Mad Eye
Potter
Moody
series?
from Harry Potter. Yeah.
No, it's Moses Moody is the name. Yes.
Moses Moody, thank you. And I just didn't think it was going to be him. And we're in a good place. So Kuzma's doing great. Kispert is doing fantastic for 3K on DK. Life is good.
Good. Things are looking up.
Okay.
All right.
We're running this poll. Should I run this poll?
You got to.
Let's do it.
Oh, we're done? Wait, hold
Yeah,
on, hold on. Let's
Okay,
do
okay.
one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one
Okay.
more.
Bonus
Let's round it up.
category.
Let's do what?
I said bonus category.
Let's do
Da-da-da.
bonus category.
Wheel of
Let's
Fortune.
do
Bonus
best
Jeopardy.
Super Bowl MVP.
Best Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah, why not?
Why are we landing on that one for our last one? We have so many
Because
things.
just some of the best performances in the history of the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's different than even Super Bowl
I
MVP
got-
because like James
I got-
White in Super Bowl 53 was better than Tom Brady, and Tom
I
Brady
gotta piss
won
like a
MVP.
racehorse. I'll be right back.
You do you, my friend.
All right.
Good thing
Ben,
he
what do
left
you-
his mic on.
All right,
If
what
we'd
do
all
you-
be
what do
really
you-
quiet.
What do you want to make? Let's do it. Let's. What do you want the bonus category to be? Best Super Bowl drink.
Jazz Raz, I feel like, come on, Ben's got to have something for us.
Me? What do I? I'm just here.
That's
Book
We're
my
also
hours.
we're also 4 likes away from 100. By the way,
oh, that's great.
like I said.
We'll pump that up.
yeah, not too worried about.
Appreciate
promoting
all the
it,
love.
How about
in chat,
favorite
friends.
prop for this Sunday on
Yeah,
Prize Picks?
Well,
company man.
I'm smarter than most. Yes,
but that's not fair to Jordan because he doesn't do this stuff.
but that's okay. Jordan Klein can still have one that's
so.
fun.
I like that. That's
bettable.
okay.
Yeah,
That's no, but you can have. I mean,
I mean,
there could
Eric
be
really wants to
recreational
win.
betting.
Eric
There's
really wants to
recreational
win.
betting. Dude, there's like first downs allowed on Prize Picks this week. There's QB hits
No,
allowed.
Terry
There's-
McBride has the answer. Best bet won or lost on a Super Bowl. That's
here
it.
we go.
That's it.
Yep.
I'm,
let's do
I'm
it.
fucking 27 and I live in California. I don't have any fucking bets. But
All right. Well, I still like that one. So it's bonus. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It's like a money ball.
you guys do
How
it. I'll
about best
fucking do it.
bet period? Best bet that you've ever won
Or
period.
no. Super Bowl.
No, you
Wait,
Okay.
you don't have one? I have one. I'll give you mine.
I got one.
I had first pass of the Super Bowl to be an interception in 2019, Rams Patriots. Tom Brady's first throw of the game was an interception. I cashed in huge on that on a relatively small bet. That's clearly my best bet ever. Was it reckless? Of course it was, but once in a while you got to do that. To first throw interception, Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, that was mine. I know it right off the top of my head.
It's not even close for me. I mean, that Patriots Falcons one. I was in Vegas, 2-3 weeks before that Super Bowl. Signed up at a bunch of spots, played a lot of craps. Did my usual roulette shenanigans out there, and was able to get a free bet through the sports book. Put it all on the Patriots. Was just like, I don't see Tom Brady losing this game. If they eventually get there. So I called in my guy. He was able to get the bet in the week beforehand, it would have been like 2 weeks beforehand. Was able to get that in on the Patriots. I'm watching, they're down 28-3. I'm in shambles. And then all of a sudden, the world changes. And yeah, it was my first ever time hitting a bet for 4 figures.
That's good stuff. Ben?
I mean, I think mine would probably be when the Bucks absolutely crushed the Raiders. I had a pretty big bet on there. I was only 12, but I do remember having a big bet on that team. Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, John Lynch.
I had a pretty big bet of Skittles.
That was like one of the earliest. That and that Ravens Super Bowl, which particularly the Bucks, when they played Gruden, they had like traded for him as a coach. He used to coach the Raiders. I really like that spot, and I honestly haven't bet a lot of Super Bowls recently because I won't bet the ones with Tom Brady in them because I'm so biased. It clouds my judgment. So there's like a 10-year window where I had to abstain, but now I'm back. But yeah, I'm going to go with that Bucs Super Bowl. That was a really good hit at the time, and I was super happy because I really liked Tampa when I was
Because you were
growing up.
going through puberty.
Yeah,
and you
man.
were
I used
happy
to
anyway.
go to those games and go on the pirate ship. Those were good times.
So you had like a legit, actual, U.S. fiat money bet, big one when you were 12 years
I mean,
old?
again, everything's all relative, but at the
Sure.
time, yeah, it was great.
That's solid. Jordan,
Lunch
you got
money
nothing?
was relative, yeah.
Jordan, you got nothing for us?
I have 0 for you. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's-
You know what?
I'm young. I'm sorry.
Who
Don't be
made that
sorry.
poll? Did you make that poll?
It's all right, my
Uh,
apprentice.
I
mean,
100. I 100%.
Do you have You have 79% on who's the drunk.
Well, I also voted for myself. So
Who voted for me? I said this was vodka, but this was just water the whole time.
you
so
were.
I-
I hate you.
Oh
Man.
my God.
No,
God.
I'm kidding.
He's
Let's not get
lying. He
crazy.
wouldn't have
Oh,
said
my-
it smelled like that.
What
if he
kind
was
of?
here. Yeah,
I'm just so
he's
curious.
lying.
What kind of vodka you're drinking?
It was
so absurd.
Absolute. I don't know. May
Oh,
was
you're
like,
drinking
oh, we've got
Absolute.
vodka. Why we did, I have no idea.
I had a pretty sizable bet when I was 12. That is a quote that just happened in the
All right.
last 5 minutes. That's not getting enough love.
So we need to see who
Wow.
won this draft, right?
Yeah. I'll
mean-
end this poll.
This was a lot of fun, right? This was a good time, boys. And I think everybody does I think everybody did a pretty decent job. I look at all of this and I see some solid answers. I mean, fruit platter still one of the top up there, but when it comes down to it, I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for. I'll vote in the poll.
Yeah, let's do it.
Vote
Okay,
in the
I'm
poll.
gonna run it
Let's go.
right now.
But here's the thing: it's going to be biased to Jordan.
It's
Everybody's
not.
gonna vote for
It-
Jordan.
You
We need people
you
to
think
vote
so.
for what they think the
Eric,
best
Eric,
is blind
psych-
leading.
you can't. You're planting the seed, bro. You can't plant the seed.
What,
Oh,
what
no,
should I-
Jordan-
what should-
Psychology
what should I call this?
101.
Who has the best?
I've gone through over half a bottle of wine. Nobody thinks I'm drunk. That's hilarious. That's pretty great.
The fact that someone named Garo Yeperman made this bingo card is truly absurd. Like that of all the picks we made is by far the craziest.
I was
Oh, that's
I was
funny.
looking at that and I was going to ask what it meant, but I just left it alone. What was that play? I must have tuned out the entire time he was talking about it.
Like I think he said a block. I don't remember this. Obviously, a blocked extra point, and then the guy tried to throw it.
Oh,
Oops.
yeah, that's it.
Oops.
But
That was it. 73 Dolphins, right?
Absolutely, yeah. 73 Super Bowl 7. You know, his name
All
is Daryl Yeppermean.
Hey, can I just make a plea? Vote for Laffy because I'm cool and we're friends.
and if not, your dog may end up in his trunk. So
Oh
honestly,
my god.
Better than the wife, right?
Yeah, huh?
Depends
You
who
know
talk
that
to.
whole. I mean, what I said makes sense.
If I win this, I will.
No, Ben, you squint your eyes like that, but it's
See,
true.
this is turning to us being politicians now. Lofty said, "Because you know me." Or are you going to say, Jordan? You're about to politic.
If I win this poll, I will north to south this Tito's for 25 seconds.
Dude, I don't want you to. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
now I hope
scared.
you
Don't want
lose.
that. You're
Like,
by
I
yourself
like
in your apartment.
What
with
do you,
no lady,
what's
no
the worst
nothing.
that can happen?
Jordan's like, if I win, if you guys vote for me, I'll get drunk and feel really good.
I have to
It
change-
doesn't-
that's my running slogan here.
All right, let's do it.
One second.
This was
Jordan,
fun.
don't north to south.
Yeah,
that
don't do that.
25
Oh
seconds.
my god!
Last time you did that was the Christmas show and you slept for 36 hours.
Oh, I'll be fine. My tolerance
That
is
was
not that.
pretty good though.
My
I wasn't even
tolerance has
doing
gone up.
shows then. That was still.
All right,
enjoyable.
come on. Vote for Laffy here, even though I'm not sure.
We need to keep this up, or can we go full screen of
Vote
us?
for me because I have no Super Bowl memories as a Vikings fan.
At this point, they're not even voting for
Zero.
what we picked. They're just voting for who.
Yeah, we're
you
just
know.
bullshitting at this
Yeah.
point. I mean, it is what it is.
I have to put on some sort of.
But this is, I mean, look, it's moving, boys. It's moving. We're on the move. We're on. All right. So this is what we have to do. I don't even want to close this show, but I guess we have to. It's been a great time. To wrap this up, Super Bowl predictions, right? Winner, score, MVP. Ben.
The Rams are going to win. I'm going to say 31-13. So pretty lopsided.
Oh.
Not a great game.
And you're staying consistent with Tuesday. That was your exact same answer. I
Yep.
like that.
And I'm going to say, I mean, pretty obvious that if that happens, it's hard to think that Stafford doesn't play well enough to get it.
Okay. All right. I love it. Jordan, winner, score, MVP.
Winner is the Rams. I'm gonna go 24 to let's just say 7.
Ooh,
All right.
man.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need a north to south.
And
Who's the
I'm gonna
MVP?
go MVP Odell Beckham Jr.
That's
That's a hot
contrarian.
take, and I like it.
Bro,
That's
I
contrarian.
love that. Can you not bet? Can you not bet? You need to put like $30.
I got some homies in
Yeah.
Illinois that I can.
My
throw some
parents are
cash
in
to.
Arizona. They can help me out.
Yeah,
I mean,
They
what
got
are the odds on Beckham to win it? It's got to be what, like
1,000
20 to 1,
plus.
Ben?
Yeah.
10, 15 to 1?
Yeah, it's a good return. And he could win it. Like there
He
are
could.
definitely paths for him to win
He
it.
absolutely could win it. Eric, hit us.
So I said 31-28 on Wednesday. I'll go 31-27 because McPherson is just such a weapon. You know, why not put 2 field goals in there for Cincy? But 31-27 Rams win. I'm going to go Cooper Kupp for the MVP. I know that it's not great odds, so I don't want to bet it. But Cooper Kupp feels like a guy that in this spot, there hasn't been an answer for him all year long. And, you know, I like Van Jefferson for DFS purposes, but Cooper Kupp, if he gets 2 touchdowns, I see no way that 150 and 2 touches doesn't get him there.
I love it, man. I love it. Ben, we're neck and neck, bro. I mean, we are neck and neck in this poll right now.
How do I?
I told you, Eric, before this all even started. I was like, yo,
We're
Lafayette,
neck
man.
and neck.
Yeah.
I need my
right.
dog to
The problem
sign
for
up
you,
and get
though,
in the account.
is
Yeah.
if it goes to a recount, it's we do world capitals as the tiebreaker, so you might have a problem.
No, man.
Let's
Let's do
Need to go.
assault
I'm
rifle.
I'll storm the Awesemo headquarters. All
What
right.
is that? Tom's house, or where are we going?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Marching?
Yo,
Like a WeWork facility.
we should.
Say,
I was gonna say we should have it. Are we doing the Awesemo meetup? We should do. I don't know if we should promote it
In
on here, but-
Bhutan,
I-
ironically.
I want to
love
go to
Bhutan.
Burundi personally. Ben,
Smart.
you know that's my go-to, right?
You do love to mention Burundi when you can, yeah.
All right, I'll go. Well, they have those amazing people that carry, like, I'm not joking,
Yeah, you got on that YouTube wormhole.
500 pounds of bananas on their back. They go down like a 90-degree incline on a bicycle.
I don't understand that stuff.
No.
that stuff
Am
is
I
fascinating.
joking? Is that
No,
not
no,
one
I
of the
know.
cra-
I'm being dead serious. Insane. Some of that stuff.
I'm telling you, man, if these people had, and it's sad, but like if they weren't living the most impoverished lives,
Oh
they're
my
Olympians.
God.
Like
oh
these,
my
I'm serious.
god!
Wait, why is
Oh
that?
my god!
I'm with you. I'm 100%.
Man, why is
with
that
you.
controversial? These people are insane.
No, it's a obviously
Insane.
an
all they
undeveloped
have
country.
access to is bananas. Like, what
No,
do you?
well, yeah, because they like banana. Like they make a lot of like liquor and stuff and everything. But Ben, you've watched this, right? Those people
You
are
send
next.
me
They're like they'd be
crazy
next level
shit.
athletes if when I say impoverished, I mean they don't have any means to actually compete in this stuff. It's not crazy.
It's better
true.
than the stuff you used to send me. These people like rollerblading on the top of buildings and stuff. Remember that phase you had? Oh my
Oh
god!
my god! What do you?
One
you
of the
guys
worst
are-
things.
You guys are wild. What the hell?
No, it's
Well,
not
no,
me.
it was the skywalking where they'd be on top of skyscrapers and hang off.
Oh,
of
are you
them
talking about like
Oh my
parkour and shit?
Well, it's
No,
like- yeah, but it's beyond that.
It's worse. It's
It's
worse.
like-
parkour.
It's
crazy.
dude, it's beyond that. It's always crazy Russians too. Like they're always in Russia.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Really?
It just
They
is.
can go
Like,
hang off a nuclear power plant. Just
Yeah.
for
They got
fun.
nothing to lose. They're just fucking fuck it.
Yeah.
You know?
but I'm saying, dude, I'm serious. Look it up. Look up like most dangerous roads in Burundi, and you'll see and you're gonna be like, oh, Laffy was right. They carry Ben, what? Like no joke, 300-400 pounds of
Yeah,
banana
some of
on
the
their
stuff.
back.
It's fascinating. Truly a fascinating documentary style thing.
Anyway, give me and yes, Carlos, they're hard to watch. Those skywalking.
Oh, that stuff is terrible.
You
Don't
wanna
watch
puke.
that crap.
I'm going. What did I say? 27-13 on Friday or
You
Tuesday?
did
Or did I say
27, 14 or 13.
Yeah, it was
something
one of
like that.
those.
Yeah.
But they cover, and here's a fun one because I love the Cooper Cup one. But you guys are gonna like this. I think it's a little off the board. I think you're gonna like this.
You're not going to say Donald, are you?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you're going to go Donald.
But why not?
I get it. I mean, here's the
if
thing.
Donald has
That
four
line is not
sacks-
good.
If Donald has 4
Jesus.
sacks and the Bengals score 10 points, and it's like a 17-10 game, Aaron Donald could be the MVP of this game.
You just
And
need.
you are
Stafford
so on.
not to
You're
score.
locked on the under of this game, aren't you?
I am.
You're
Yeah,
locked.
I am. And I obviously could
Yeah.
be completely wrong. We'll find out in a couple days. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, what'd you say your score was? 27 or 31?
31-13.
So you're on the under too then.
Yeah, but I also
Slight
think
under.
I think it could get out of hand. I really do.
Yeah. I think these Cinderella stories sometimes can end really poorly, and everyone just they get their hearts involved, and it's like
Yeah.
it's
like the Minnesota Vikings in 2019.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, but think about it. Everyone's like, the underdog. You want them to win. I get it, man. People love Joe Burrow, but I just if I'm trying to look at it objectively, I just think the Rams are a really difficult matchup. That's all. Ben, it looks like you won, man. Congratulations,
people.
How the fuck did that happen?
Well,
1 second.
Let that be a lesson for you kids.
Hold on. Wing. It has to be. Like, we're gonna review this. We have to review this. He picked the wings.
I have no mistakes. That's the key.
Like we pick every other. We look at every other pick that you picked. It's gonna be the best because it's a snake draft. So you go wings, and then you go to fucking Prince halftime show.
That is true.
Wouldn't it be the same for you, my friend?
But
think about it.
Hold on.
It's like looking in the mirror.
Hold on. The categories are completely different. So
I would say Lofty's
no
the real winner because I almost won in second draft order.
Yeah,
and third.
They picked you because they like your voice. But
my voice.
Listen. Katy Perry I don't know. The nip slip should have won too. Hey, listen.
Yeah, that was a rough one. But
that was.
What's weird is I won for Trail Mix, J-Lo, Shakira, Weekend, Mike Jones, and what was it? And Patriots Comeback. I won 5 of the categories, but yes, I finished dead last in voting at the end.
You did.
Riddle me that, Batman.
It's a conspiracy.
It's just like South Dakota, man. It's electoral college style because Mean Joe Green just crushed you beyond repair.
Oh my god, dude!
Like, I hate to be.
We get one state senator, one state congressman, 2 senators for every state.
Late push for Lofty. Put me over the top.
No, do not
put me over the top. I need a couple votes to get there.
Ben won this. Ben easily won this. Let's see.
You didn't end it yet.
Congrats, Ben.
I appreciate it.
That's the one thing you win. I've seen your golf lineups.
And the Wausau.
Yeah, amen, man. I hear that. People wonder why I only had one drink because times are tough. I haven't had a 6 of 6 in 4 years, so it's only water around these parts still.
I'm gonna make a late
this week
here.
when Matthew Fitzpatrick wins that tournament, and it's just gonna be a fun fest.
Tomorrow needs to be low. Let's get low.
He's gonna be good.
Thank you to Michael Knack. I know I won.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys. This has been a lot of fun.
A real good time.
Been a blast.
Been a lot of fun. Round of applause for Jordan Klein. I mean, coming on.
Congrats, Jordan Klein. Well done, buddy.
He was.
Welcome to the group.
Eric, you saw he was nervous. He DM'd me. He's like, "You guys sure you want me on?" He asked you and me before the show. Are you sure you want me on? And of course, I don't know why we wouldn't. So
I just appreciate you guys having me here. Like to even be on here with Lofty, Eric, and Ben. Like,
yeah, man.
It doesn't seem.
So you
real.
put me in the grouping now?
It doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem real because I've been producing these guys' shows for like 2 years, and like these guys are so great at what they do. Like. And
Ben,
me,
I don't think he understands and Eric, the reason we want him on producer cam. I'm about to win this, dude. People are making a comeback for Levy.
It's close. It's close.
The reason is because we like Jordan and he's fun.
We do.
He doesn't overstep, and he just kind of he knows what's up. He knows what's up.
I'm just happy to be able to speak with you guys and stuff like that. It's fantastic. I've been working with you guys for like 2 years plus now, and it's fantastic. You guys are so great at what you guys do, and I appreciate everything.
Well, you're a good man.
I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you guys. So I appreciate that.
An hour.
Yeah, damn straight.
An hour and 40 minutes of producer cam. How do you beat that, right?
It's pretty fun.
I love it.
Pretty fire.
Yeah.
Hey, how's that 41 millimeter watch doing on your arm?
Oh, it doesn't look as ridiculous as your baby wrist with a 45 millimeter on.
I've got it charging. Charging.
Yeah, it's charging because it looks like a fucking iPad on your wrist.
I don't even wear watches because I have a phone.
That's right.
No, yeah, he's got a 45 millimeter on his little baby
Forgetting
wrist.
Sarah Marshall.
Looks ridiculous.
All right, I give up. Ben wins 29 to 28%.
Hey, congrats, Ben.
Good stuff, guys.
Congrats, Ben. You got it. You got it, bro.
Congrats.
You got
I'll
it.
be back next year to defend my title.
You got
I'm gonna start
with his
prepping.
0 minutes and 0 hours of prep. Just comes in.
this is
W.
Always fun. We got to do this stuff more often, fellas. You get together.
We will. March
do
Madness,
whatever.
we'll have something fun.
Ooh.
What's up?
March Madness, we'll have some fun reaction shows and we'll do some things.
Awesome. Appreciate all you guys. For all you guys are stuck around with us throughout the night. That watch all the. I get it. I know the people that watch these shows. These are the people that watch all of our shows. So we appreciate you guys. Are the best. Hit the thumb. I don't care. I mean, if you want to, it doesn't even matter. Follow Jordan at Jordan D. Climb. Look at him go. Ben at JazzRaz DFS. Eric at Eric Linguist. Me at Lafayette_D. Shout out to Prize Picks. Hit him up. For real though, free month. Awesemo plus platinum and $100 deposit bonus when you sign up using the link in the description. I think that's it, huh, boys?
Yes, sir.
That'll do it.
You know, it's almost
That'll
10
do it.
o'clock here. It's not even 7 o'clock where Eric is right
Yeah. I was gonna say my wife wants to go to dinner. She's like, "Are you done yet?" And this is like 45 minutes ago.
Oh, my fault, man. You should have said something. Did Jordan just
Oh.
rip another one?
Oh,
He
good.
did.
Yeah, he did because he's a sick person.
Yeah.
Happy 6:43 p.m., Jordan.
All right. We'll see you guys. We'll see you back here very shortly. Thanks for watching the ranking show. Peace.
See you.